Question 4b is as follows. The following diagram is a kite PQRS in which angle PQR is equal to angle PSR, which is equal to 2x plus 30 degrees. Angle QPS is equal to 3x degrees, and angle QRS is equal to 3x plus 30 degrees. Okay, so the question is, the following diagram is a kite PQRS in which angle PQR is equal to angle PSR, which is equal to 2x plus 30 degrees. Angle QPS is equal to 3x degrees, and angle QRS is equal to 3x plus 30 degrees. Okay, so what we can do is now we come to the diagram and we start the diagram. We take note of those angles and the sides. Okay, once we have done that, then the next thing we need to do is we need to answer the actual question, which is express in terms of x the sum of its interior angles in its simplest form. Okay, in its simplest form. So this is the question which is asking us what we need to find, which is express in terms of x the sum of interior angles in its simplest form. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do is we need to understand the diagram. We need to know the polygon, the name of the polygon. As you can see, this is quadrilateral. So this is quadrilateral. That means the sum of interior angles is equal to 360 degrees. So the sum of interior angles is equal to 360 degrees. That's a point we should be aware of. So for us to do this, what we need to do is we also need to look for angles if there are some angles that are equal. Okay, so now when you look at the angle PQR and the angle PSR, these angles are supposed to be equal. They are equal. Why? Because you can see that the length of the line, which is P and the PS, and the length of the line SR, these the corresponding sides of their corresponding sides are equal. So when you look at the length PS and the side PQ, the length is equal. Okay, they have the equal length. Then when you look at the length of QR and the length of RS, they are also equal. That means they will form the angles that are formed at PSR and PQR are equal. So those, they are equal. So there we can also say this side is also 2x plus 30 degrees. Okay, now once we have identified that, then we can go ahead. Those are the key things we need to identify. However, the angle which is at P and R, they are not equal. Okay, they are not equal because they are formed by different lines with different length, so they are not equal. So those are the only two angles that are equal. So once we have identified that, then the next thing we need to do is we go and come up with an expression. So what we're going to do is we're going to start writing. So we have got 3x on P here, on angle P somewhere here. We have got 3x. So we write 3x degrees plus, then we come to the point S. We write 2x plus 30 degrees. Then we put that in brackets. Then we also write, we come to point Q, which is, sorry, not point Q, but point R, where there is 3x plus 30 degrees. Then we come to point Q, then we also write 2x plus 30 degrees. Now, once we've written this, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to evaluate this. Okay, so we are going to come up with 2x degrees plus we're going to come up with 3x degrees plus 2x degrees. Now we can see that the terms inside the brackets are being multiplied by the degree sign. So that means we're going to have 2x degrees plus 30 degrees plus 3x degrees. We multiply 3x by the degree sign, which will give us 3x degrees plus 30 degrees. Then again 2x degrees, I'm doing the same thing, multiplying the numbers inside with a degree sign. So we say 2x degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. That's what I said earlier on, that the sum of interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. Then once we've done that, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put like terms together. So that means we're going to have something like this. 3x degrees plus 2x degrees, we'll skip 30 degrees and pick 3 degrees. 3x degrees, we write it here, and we also skip 30 degrees and we pick 2x degrees and we write it like that. Okay, once we have completed, we have written the like terms, those items or terms that has got x in themselves. Then we start with those that do not have. So we have got the first one is 30 degrees. We say plus 30 degrees, then plus 30 degrees plus 30 degrees, which is equal to 360 degrees. Okay. So now what do? We add these terms that have got x. So we add 3 plus 2 will give us 3x plus 2x degrees. 3x degrees plus 2x degrees will give us 5 degrees. 5x degrees plus 3 degrees. 3x degrees will give us 8x degrees plus 2x degrees will give us 10x degrees. So we write 10x degrees here. Then plus 90 degrees plus 90 degrees, which is coming from 30 degrees plus 30 degrees plus 30 degrees, which gives us 90. So we say plus 90, then we say is equal to 360 degrees. Okay, now what we need to do now again here, we put like terms together. So we say 10x degrees is equal to 360 degrees minus 90 degrees. Okay, so first we evaluate 360 degrees minus 90 degrees, which is we're going to write 10x is equal to excuse me, 360 degrees minus 90 degrees will give us 270 degrees. So 10x is equal to 270 degrees. Then what we need to do is we need to find the value of x, okay? Because we want to write x in terms x in its lowest value. So we're saying 10x over 10, then 270 degrees over 10. Then we divide 10 on top and down, which will leave us with x, which will be equal to, then we divide 270 by 10, which will leave us 27 degrees. So 27 degrees, that is the value of x. Okay, so that means we have expressed in terms of x the sum of interior angles in its simplest form, and that is x is equal to 27 degrees. If you have got questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. Basically, this is what you do when solving such a question. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you find this video helpful, remember to like and share with your friends.